We're live from Chevy Chase.
Hope you had time to grab that second cup of coffee because it's now time for our couch convo. And today we're talking about physical therapy for an often neglected part of our bodies. Heather Marr is a pelvic floor physical therapist who specializes in personalized pelvic health therapy, helping women feel more like themselves, which we all could use. Yeah, so welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you. It's so good to be here again.
Yeah, so it's such a unique line of work that you're in, Heather. We've all heard of physical therapists. They help when you twist an ankle or rehab a knee, but you do pelvic floor health. So explain, what is your pelvic floor for those who may not know?
Yes. So pelvic floor, men and women have them. Everybody has them. And it's between your belly and your butt and pelvic floor muscles. I brought my model along because, again, it's kind of like a black hole. We don't talk about it. We're embarrassed, or I'm the only one. But everything about bladder, bowel, and sexual function. That's what I treat as a pelvic floor physical therapist.
Okay, and there is an assessment, right, that can be done to determine whether someone has a good or a weak pelvic floor?
But yes, on my website, onesimplestep.today, I have a 10-question simple pelvic health screen. Yes, no, easy, go do it. And we're talking about lists today. This is a great thing. Go do this and see how you're doing. A lot of women say, oh, I thought that was just normal to leak after having a baby, or I thought that was just normal to have those symptoms during menopause, and there's nothing I can do, or it's too embarrassing. But we've got to learn about our bodies so we know what's normal and what we can do, because you can do so many things to feel better.
Yeah, and you were talking about a statistic. How many people have pelvic floor dysfunction? What is that statistic again?
1 out of 3 women have pelvic floor dysfunction. 75% of women are going to have pain with sex at one time in their life. And again, pregnancy pain, is it dismissed of, oh, that's just normal? How do you get back to running and exercising postpartum? All these stages from puberty to post-menopause can be helped with seeing a pelvic floor physical therapist.
So what does therapy consist of? Is it just Kegel exercises? Talk about that.
It's so much more than Kegels.
Okay.
So I have so many questions when I ask. If I sat down with you, it would be a 1-hour interview, basically.
Yeah.
I'm asking you all about pee, poop, pain, pressure, penetration, all those things that are kind of embarrassing. A lot of women will say, oh, this is TMI. I'm like, I'm going to ask you 3 more questions about it. I assess everything, but then going into the abdominal area, I look at the belly. Have you had any scars from, like, say, a C-section? We do scar massage. Then I have you take the underwear pants, cover up with a sheet, and I assess the pelvic floor externally as well as internally, vaginally, and rectally. Because we think about muscle tightness up here in our neck. Oh, yeah, I'll go get that treated. But we don't talk about the tension, scar tissue, restriction on the pelvic floor that can minimize or cause leakage, constipation, just that nagging
and
pain.
we just learn to live with it instead of getting help for it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's life-changing. So many times women are like, oh my goodness, go see a pelvic floor PT, because even one visit is life-changing, because it's not a black hole down there. It's like, oh, those are my muscles. Oh, how do I do Pilates? Oh, that's what my Pilates instructor was telling me with tighten the core. I'm like, I'm tightening my butt and my inner thigh, but not the pelvic floor.
Yeah, it's all about educating. And again, this was not a topic that we discussed growing up with our moms. You know, it was kind of a mysterious thing, the change of life. But now we're going through it. We're like, we need to talk about this because we need to get some help. And that's what you're there for.
There's genitourinary syndrome of menopause. So that could be vaginal dryness, frequent UTIs, urinary incontinence, prolapse, heaviness vaginally, pain with sex. We can treat all those, talking about vaginal estrogen creep, all these things that there are so many things to feel so much better. And we just need that conversation.
And, you know, we're past being, having children. Thank goodness.
Done.
It'd be a miracle at this point. But it's really important, you said, to have those conversations when you're younger, when you're pregnant, when you're postpartum.
Most definitely. I like seeing women in pregnancy, 2nd and 3rd trimester, so that you know how to push, what position, perineal massage, how can we decrease tearing, which actually helps decrease postpartum depression. So helping yourself so that you're more involved and proactive in your delivery, and then instead of it happening to you. And then I would love to see every woman 6 weeks postpartum, because then we can start on scar massage and returning to life.
Right, right.
Bringing joy back into your life again.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your book that you've written.
So it's Connecting with Your Body Throughout Pregnancy. I wrote it back during the pandemic because that was a scary time to be pregnant.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was doing TikTok lives, and women are just like, oh my goodness, what do I do? I'm like, we got to put it in a good information, easy to read, but spaces to journal. I have videos so that you learn about your body. And it's actually good for a lot of women just to read to understand about their bodies.
Yeah. So this would be a great baby shower gift for the mom-to-be in your life.
Yes.
And you're working on another book as well. Talk to us about the book that you're writing now.
So I hope it's going to be out by the end of this year. It's called Good Sex, Body, Mind, and Soul Intimacy. Just understanding our bodies again. We don't talk about this, and it should be pain-free and enjoyable.
Yeah.
And if there's pain with sex, it's embarrassing and we feel like we're the only one, and I'll just get through it and it'll be fine, but it can be so much better.
Right. And you're going to help us with
Yes,
that. So we'll
yes.
have to have you back on
Definitely.
to talk about that book once it gets released.
Right.
So if someone wants to reach out to you, what are their first steps? What do they need to do?
So going to onesimplestep.today, you can contact me. I'll respond. I offer virtual visits to women around the world. I've worked with women all over the world.
Wow.
Also, I offer some in-home visits also. I bring the treatment table to your home, and I assess you and do a treatment and give you an exercise program in the comfort of your home.
You do house
That's
calls.
so great.
I do.
Oh,
Love it.
can you
Love
make
it.
Lee and I an exercise list?
Yes.
We need to firm
We need a
things
list.
up. Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Thank
it.
you so much, Heather. We're going to have
Such
all
great
the information up on the screen for One Simple Step.